You're a great person.
Oh.
You're all great. You're a great person,
You're
too.
awesome.
Oh, you're awesome.
Want to just compliment each other a little bit more?
You're awesome.
You're special.
You're very special.
But, like, out of all you're special. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
Are you
I'm trying to figure it
actually
out.
looking to take her out on a date? Because I think we're at a point here where you either got to ask
We already have a
or you got to bow out.
We already have a couple's name. People love the hashtag Sabrina.
Dan, it doesn't matter what you think the couple's name is or what you've elected as
There's
your
so
name
many
for your
youths-
unit.
There's
the
so
unit
many-
doesn't exist.
There's so many YouTube mashup videos of me and you already too. Have you seen any of them?
No.
Oh, you got to spend
She
more
has
time on the
other
internet.
things
You've
Way
been ignoring my
cleaner.
Instagram comments.
Absolutely not. Wait.
What are you commenting on her Instagram?
What are you
Real
commenting on
weird
my
things.
Instagram?
Real weird things.
Like what?
Is it?
It's always
you
weird.
haven't.
What?
You've definitely seen them. I, feel
I
like
definitely don't read Instagram comments. They just talk about my feet. Why would I do that?
Okay, we should go back and see if you can.
No,
find
you
some
should
of them.
read them right now in front of everybody.
No,
You brought it up, man.
So it was the one where you're in front of the painting, the one you posted recently.
Okay.
And I said you're the finest piece of art in this photo.
That's very nice.
And then a lot of people love that one.
I know. See, this is the thing though. You're doing it for the reaction.
Well, yeah, but I also want you to. I also want you to know these things.
Yeah.
And then there was another one that you looked
Oh.
like an angel.
Which one?
It was. I don't know. You were in France or wherever.
One of those places.
And I said, "Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?"
Wow.
He's got
this
lines.
Is. I hope no one learns from this.
Like the belly button.
Yeah. I knew you'd point that out. I knew out of everybody, you would point that out because I knew.
It's Dan.
One and a half belly buttons.
But you know what's funny is, yeah, and I was also like, somewhere in the world right now, someone is really focusing in on my belly button. But I
Well,
was,
the camera focused in on your belly
yeah,
button. When you
yeah.
shoot that, though, does it ever cross your mind like there are some creepy guys out there who have like belly button fetishes?
Yeah, Dan.
yeah.
I'm not
like
into
you.
belly buttons.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm just.
But you did mention it.
You brought it up. Let's not
so-
forget.
I did.
You know what? Because there was a collarbone shot, but you didn't talk about the collarbone.
He's not a
but
collarbone guy.
You see the collarbone. It's not as.
You don't like my collarbone?
You have great collarbones. Don't get me wrong. Great collarbones. Who decided to call it Alien? Because it's only mentioned like 1.5 times in the song.
Yeah, you're right. 1.5 specifically. Wow, that was very specific.
Pop world. But then, I go to clubs or festivals where I'm DJing to thousands of people.
I just got a new bathtub because I moved into a new house.
Nice.
So I love baths now.
What's
so
your
that's
address?
fun.
Jesus.
1-800. Yeah, just expect them in your bedroom.
So here, a couple things.
You're delivering them straight
Nice.
to the bedrooms?
I wanted to sound kind of creepy there, and it went right over his head, but y'all caught it.
No, it worked.
Yeah, because Dan's been like waiting for
I'm
something.
a
like
creepy.
that.
I like creepy things.
I know.
We couldn't tell.
You're a superstar.
Dan, I'm blushing.
Look at that. Get you a guy who compliments you.
I know,
Your
right?
cheeks match the bottom of your shoes.
I know. Look at that.
What was your first thought when you saw that? Like, were you like, oh,
He's
this
a
is
real
nice.
journalist.
I thought I love Dan.
Thank you.
That is Dan.
I appreciate it. Did you ever consider like, oh, maybe I should use this instead of the actual single artwork?
No, I didn't actually. It didn't cross my mind once.
Does the person who you wrote Almost Love About know that it's about them?
She hasn't told me yet.
I haven't. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
But,
Do you have any more questions, Dan?
Yeah, this is a normal one. What's the hardest part about going from a Disney star to a normal person star?
To a normal
A
person.
normal one. Interesting.
How's your dating life? Do you have a boyfriend?
Hey, Dan. No, I don't have a boyfriend. That's singular, single, singular. Yeah.
That's right. How much fun can you have in a minute?
So much fun.
Tell us about it.
Why don't you tell me about your fun in a minute?
I mean, you're the one that's singing about it.
Yeah, but obviously you resonated with that particular lyric.
I mean, clearly you wrote the lyric for a reason.
Right, but then that one stood out as out of all of the other lyrics in the song, right?
Of course it did, yeah.
And
absolutely.
So what does it mean to you? Like, why did you want to write that?
Like, what made you gravitate towards asking me this question?
I just feel like, 7 minutes in heaven, but we're like now down to 1 minute.
We're down to one.
Yeah, so like.
exactly. I've actually never played that game. It's so weird.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Have you played 1 minute in heaven?
No, never. Someone did Photoshop Shrek there, though, and I personally like that better than yours.
That's rude.
Like, I liked yours, but then when I saw that, I was like, nah.
Yeah. Well, Shrek's better looking.
That's fine. Shrek can beat me. That's fine, as long as I'm second.
Yes,
I'll
your
take that.
second. Your second.
Actually, I think I do have a real question.
Oh, oh.
This is nothing weird, but do you think that after Act 1 you have a lot of like new Sabrina fans for just music?
That's a good question.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No. Truthfully, you're really improving.
I'm trying, you know, day by day.
We'll have a real conversation one day. I feel like after a couple more of these.
It's crazy. I hope you guys have a real conversation because based on everything that between the two of you, like a real one-on-one. But you should answer his question. Sorry.
I will answer.
Yeah.
In a lot of people's life, probably yours too. You can't be everyone's favorite girl.
It's the truth. Not everyone's gonna like you.
You don't talk to me anymore.
I'm behaving today.
Oh no.
You guys are like, I love it. I love the connection and the energy I'm feeling between the two of you.
But you saying that nice was really nice. Like, we've come a long way from like just you asking like, you know, the weird questions. You know what I mean?
I mean, I still want to ask about the bra you received on stage.
The bra I received. Oh, okay. I could tell you about that.
I think you're gonna be a big star.
I think you are too, Dan.
No.
I see big things for you.
Wow.
But you really are.
Do you want to be
Like-
a pop star?
I mean, it was a dream back in the day,
Yeah.
but I think that dream has gone away.
Well,
What's your
you
dream
can do
now?
whatever you put your mind to.
Who knows? Who knows what the dream is? But for real though,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
big star playing big arenas. Is that what you want? I would assume so.
I was like 10 and I was just like, I just want a big stage and to make an album.
While not turning your back on wisdom or
Wasn't me.
it's totally you.
It's not me. I'm trying to behave today and that ruins it.
Do you want to scold him or do you want me to scold him?
The look is enough, I think. I think the eye contact is enough. Yeah.
Thank you. How do you balance independence?
Can you just tell everybody like we're fine? We've moved on from that. Have we not?
Are we fine? Have
Are we?
moved on
I
from
don't know.
that?
Have we?
Like, just on behalf of everybody probably watching this, between the two of you, are you ever going to spend time together that's not in this studio with lights on? Are you-
No.
No, that's not happening.
Okay.
I think that would ruin it.
Yeah.
Because then we'd be too familiar. I feel like it's so special because, you know, it's like distance makes the heart grow fonder
Yeah.
for him. And I feel like, when I come back, there's so much to catch up on. It makes everything a lot more interesting.
I 100% agree. And I also think it is a risk getting to know the whole Dan as opposed to just this
What is
sliver that you get now. I mean, to be honest with you, Dan is not complex. He's incredibly simple. Simple to the point of like you're almost afraid for him. So there's so many things. But like one of the biggest things that really gives you a sense of who he is, he doesn't have lamps in his house.
We're getting to this.
So once it's dark outside, he just lives in the darkness. And in addition to that, the rest of his house is empty. So there's no lamps. His last electricity bill was $11.
I don't want to hang out with Dan outside the show.
You could learn a lot.
Why?
What is
can
there
we
to
just-
learn?
For a second, can we interview Dan? Why? Are you okay? Is there like reasoning behind it? Do you feel like it makes you
I just don't need stuff.
okay?
Yeah, but what do you
Light,
need?
you know, just to see. I don't feel like that's like a huge.
I mean, listen, I get that's important, but I didn't have it at first
Material.
when I moved in, and I've just stuck with it. I'm running with it.
Right.
Lights are not a luxury, right?
I don't think so. Edison was just like super inclusive, I think, when he was making that for everybody, just to kind of like use. Do you have like good night vision?
Now he does.
Oh,
He's
man.
adjusted.
I'm like a cat.
I feel like you would after all this time.
I am like a cat now.
That's really cool.
You want to know something else about Dan?
You know, while we're here,
what's
we
going
might
on
as
here?
well.
Why are we doing this?
He is 28 years old.
Uh-huh.
And in all 28 years of living, he's never been on a date.
I don't do dates.
That's a joke.
No, it's not.
Okay, but do you just like not call it a date, but you're really like
On a date?
on a date?
I just do what I got to do.
What does that mean?
Sabrina's on the couch. We're interviewing Sabrina.
So, yeah. I do hope that you guys talk outside of this room at one point. I think your parents would like it. I think your mom's a big Dan fan. Maybe not anymore, but
No,
he really is a good guy. And
We
he
get
comes from a
along
great
great.
family. His mom also hates his pink hair. I'm trying to help you now.
I'm good.
Who likes your pink hair?
Everybody else other than parents.
You know I'm the one who dyed it pink.
You are?
I picked the color, and yeah. So
I'm still thinking about the lamp thing. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to digest. I usually talk more.
well, yeah. I think this is a good place to wrap it up.
All right, why don't we just press
Press stop.
let's press the stop button now.
Okay. Act 2 is coming.
It was good seeing you.
It was yeah. Yeah, this was great. Honestly, I'm really confused right now.
I think everybody is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm confused.
All right.
Sabrina Carpenter, everybody.
Zach Sang Show, everybody.
All right.
Wow. This is so weird. You don't, like, no lights. I'm just confused. Do you feel uncomfortable with all these lights around?
No,
That wasn't even a joke. Like, I'm just like, that's a...
Dan, why don't you tell her that, at one point in your life, you were very into materialistic things growing up.
At one point in my life, I was very into materialistic things growing up.
So you were like into all the designer brands and stuff.
I did like designer brands when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then eventually there was a moment in your life.
How
eventually-
young was this?
Middle school, high school, and then early years of
You were a
college.
bougie middle schooler?
Well, no, I just leaving middle school. I started to figure out what Louis Vuitton was.
Oh,
I never really got it, but I started to know what that was.
yes.
And then there was high school, and then a few years of college when I was living in New York, and I was like, I need to be fancy. And now I'm like, I need to be the complete opposite.
Wow. Okay. I wish we would have said that. That makes me understand it a little bit more.
We could totally
Whereas,
put this in.
But I know, but in the beginning, I was sort of just like, okay, that makes you really sus. You know what I mean? If there's no if there's no story or backstory.
So this is what I'm saying about Dan's communication, right? So I would.
very needs work.
Oh, spottier than a freaking cow.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
But you know what's really special is you take him despite all of that.
Yeah,
Like-
but I'm.
He's here despite all of that.
I am not a prize to be won.
Trying to share it with someone.
Look at your friendship. You're still here.
I am.
But I'm just afraid that if he ever goes on a date, I'm gonna have to be there.
No, you're not.
Prompting the.
Do you think you'll ever go?
Who knows?
But how are you gonna know when you're gonna be gonna go on a date now? Instead of just I'm gonna hang out with this person in this place. You know what I mean? Because you've hung out with you've been on a date. You just don't know it yet.
You've been on a date?
No. I'm
Yes,
good.
you have.
No.
You can't tell me you've never, Dan.
Yeah.
Sabrina, will you be his first date?
Oh, I'm going. I'm leaving.
Every time I'm sitting here listening to you answer questions, I'm like, I don't think you're really saying anything. You're talking, but I don't know how much you're really answering.
That hurts. That hurts because I do feel like I'm saying things if you're paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the things you want me to say because I do think a lot of people they want me to start. I'm not out here to start.
Maybe I didn't mean that you're not saying anything, but you're very
You're
good
not saying anything juicy. There's no headlines for me.
No, you're very good at dancing around it. You're very good at it. It's skill. Take skill.
You're very kind.
One more question. Do you have anything?
I have a lot of questions.
No, we can text afterwards.
Okay.
What? Do you want? Can we get one more?
Do you have one more question? Are you sure? I feel terrible.